Yeah, I mean, I did get my bachelor's degree in marine biology, but I was also taking music courses in college, which was what I ended up doing
Right,
in
right.
the end. But I mean, I was doing marine biology work for a while too before I really started diving into music. So.
Now, what does that entail?
Well, I had previously worked for a marine invasive species research project, so in Maine, and so I was working kind of as it was sort of an internship, but it was paid work. So I would go out and get to travel up and down the coast of Maine and put out like collecting devices, and we'd see what's in the water there. And but one of the big things that people have issue with in the water when it comes to like fisheries and everything else are marine invasive species. So they're like monitoring and how
And
to
what
control marine invasive
for
species.
for some people that don't know what a marine invasive species is, what are considered what are considered marine invasive species?
So they're like species that originated from another region entirely. Like some of the stuff that we have that's invasive here are like they attach to like the bottom of the hulls of ships and become transported into areas where they don't originally live.
Right.
But what happens is that
Does that
sometimes
affect the ecosystem of?
yeah, so they can
Right.
become invasive and kind of just kill off everything that was there originally,
Prior, right.
and kind of just
Take over.
it can ruin the
Right.
fisheries and the ecosystems, like
Right.
or it can negatively affect stuff like that. And so they're trying to like control so we don't have as much invasive species traveling from one port to the next or whatnot, so they can kind of keep it under wrap a little bit because it
And
can cause issues.
how do they go about doing something like that? Like, is that something that
They
is
might like empty the water in a ship, or they might like go and try and remove invasive species physically even, or just try and prevent them from being transported.
right?
I think there's like something where they can like run UV rays and kill off whatever's in the water so they don't transport invasive species that way,
Wow.
because it can spread disease as well.
Oh, totally.